I thought of a way, how do we involve the audience in the making part of the film? The creative process, if it is actually involved by the audience and they make all the creative decisions, is the fundamental concept of your film. You know? So I'll just briefly explain the process. Like when normally what happens when we choose somebody, it'll always be in the context of the director liked somebody, maybe sometime the producer, maybe he's some star's son, or these are the various aspects of decision making process of casting, for example. Okay. Now in your film, what we're intending to do is we ask for submission of photos of a brief description of a role or a storyline, and in what way that can be sent, which will be on rgvden.com website. And once all of them are submitted, no matter the number, maybe around 40 to 50 are shortlisted by RGVden, and they are put out for voting, you know. And depending upon the likes, the maximum who gets it will be shortlisted. Now, maybe we choose around 20 or something like that. And then, yes, for some reason, people like them the most of all the people listed. But now, can they act? We don't know that. It is not just about film, is not about just looking good. It's also about performance. So in that, what we'll be doing, these, out of the shortlisted, some are asked to send a audition video of a certain length of 30 seconds or something like that. Again, they are put out to vote, you know. And then the people who get the best likes in that will be shortlisted, and then we make a kind of a series where we are testing out and letting the audience decide every time in terms of their performance and whatever. I will be acting as a kind of a curator. I won't be making the decision. So I will be giving them difficult tasks. So I will probably ask a question like, do you want to be an actor or a star? So what is the difference in your opinion? Do you want to be famous, or do you want to make crores of rupees, or do you have a passion for acting? Or I might give them tasks, something like, if you just got a call that your mother is not well, how will you react to that? So, which brings back to one question, like the film awards, I feel are a big sham, because if one film an actor is selected for this role and another film actor is another role, so are you trying to compare characters or acting? So acting can be truly understood only when the same is given to each of the contestants. Exactly. Then the audience get to see the comparison in how we approach the acting of that particular emotion. And then again in that, finally one person, one male actor and one female actress will be selected, and RGVden will be producing the film. Okay. So this is something chosen by the audience. It is the highest democratization of filmmaking, where we are not into nepotism or favoritism or arrogance or whatever else I said. Now this is as far as the actors are concerned. The same thing I want to extend it to every craft, whether like a director. We are going to give a scene, and the scene is going to be shot by various people, and all of them in a similar process like the actors again will be put, and to see who votes which guy directed that particular given scene the best. And then we go to the music director. We give a certain situation for a tune. And similarly with lyric, similarly with all creative decisions are basically done by a voting process, where the public are eventually going to see that. So to understand what they would like, the nearest way we can come is through this process. This is the fundamental concept. So we are putting the film industry in the hands of the audience. That is the newness. To my knowledge, this is something which has never been happened in the entire world so far, an experiment like this. But the point is, audience might not know how to make the film, but they know what they like. So in that, they are superior to the filmmakers. Okay. So in that process, whether I'm talking about film institutes, I think they're outdated in the context of whenever they were today, everybody has access to tools. They might not have access to the film industry. But through this process, the talent, wherever it is, it can be in some village in Andhra Pradesh, or it can be anywhere. Everyone has film tools. They have their cell phone, they have their whatever little thing, and anyone is interested can study on YouTube. So, and because they don't have the access is coming through RGV done to that. So, this probably would kind of start a new movement, because from the maker to the audience, the chain which links all of them, the chain is being cut off, and the audience are being made to put on top of the makers. That is what the uniqueness of this concept is. You know? So, in other words, the success rate technically, logically will be higher, because they are not now coming to watch someone who someone else decided. They are coming to watch who they decided on. If it's like a government, you are voting, and who comes to power is because of the number of people who voted, the maximum number of people. So who the maximum number of people want to see is the guy who's going to be the star. The number of people who like the director, he will be the director. Same thing with lyrics, music and everything. It's in this, the fundamental, what I want to understand, what I want to explain, the concept of your film.